Hi and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to talk about our most recent war. I'm going to talk a little bit about the war before, and then I'm going to give a little bit of a push update and talk about anything we've decided to change or stuff about the push coming up, because that's starting in a week. So I think we need to talk a little bit about that. Not too much, but just a reminder for people what they need to do. So first, we're going to talk about wars to start with. Let's have a look at the war log. 139 wins now, 16 defeats. So yes, we did lose one. War Gods Brazil, we lost that one. Before that, Oh Good was the last war review I did, so we won the next three. And as you can see from the war log, 49er War Clan, we lost that one. That was a pretty big mismatch. Yeah. So, two very different wars coming up, these next two. One was a huge mismatch against us, which was the level 1 clan, believe it or not, Akalara or whatever they're called. And then the War Gods one, which was actually probably a very even match, but War Gods upgraded their bases in a way so they had max heroes, max troops, max walls, and then they left their defenses a little bit lower. Basically, so that meant they could 3-star bases fairly easily with the high heroes. Despite that, to only lose by 7 points, I think was pretty impressive for us. Not going to say too much about this war, but I did Google War Gods. I looked them up and I found a lot of threads on Reddit and the Supercell forums discussing the credibility of the War Gods BR attacks. They are known as one of the elite war clans. A lot of people know what I think of the elite war clans. But, not going to accuse them of anything, but when I looked them up, there was a lot of stuff I found about them being less than legit. So let's say no more about that war. The next one, the most recent one, Spanish clan. I'm going to stop saying their name because, I don't know how to pronounce it, so I don't want to disrespect any Spanish people by botching their language. So, we won 63-56. Let's have a look at the stats. Only 3 stars from us this time. That's very unusual, and I will show you why in a moment. And only 1 3-star for them. Most heroic attack was Tin Man 3. Most heroic defense was Gaff. Now let's have a look at the war map. So if you look here at our Town Hall 10s, they didn't 2-star them all, and they only managed to 3-star one of our Town Hall 9s. Now look at this, we have 19 Town Hall 10s and 11 Town Hall 9s. If we go over to their side, here we go. And yes, you got it, you guessed it. 30 Town Hall 10s. All of them were Town Hall 10s. And I mean, this isn't like weak, rushed Town Hall 10s. I mean, their bottom 2 were pretty rushed, but they still had infernos, despite the bottom 2 having pretty poor defences. But if we take a look, for example, at their 28 here, this is their number 28. 16 and 17 level heroes, which for a Town Hall 10 isn't great, but when you consider this as their number 28, and our number 20 is a Town Hall 9, that's pretty impressive. I mean, look at the spells. He has max freeze, max P.E.K.K.A.s, max golems, maxed wall breakers, maxed wizards. He has maxed level go wipe and max level go wipe spells. So, let's have a look at his base. This is their number 28. So yeah, look, I mean, his walls aren't great, but still, he has max level infernos. And this is their number 28. So, as you can imagine, that wasn't his war base, of course, that was his, if we have a look at his war base, see that, number 28. So here was his war base, yeah. So I mean, when we've only got 19 Town Hall 10s, and I think 3 people with max heroes or 2 people with max heroes, and then they're taking out the top base, and then the rest of us, we need to have spare attacks to 2-star these bases, never mind try and 3-star them. We 3-starred the bottom 2, which we're a bit rushed. I mean, if we look at the difference between 28 and 29, I mean, then, the bottom 2 are pretty crap. But I mean, the rest of them, 28 here and 28 and up, were really good. And I think like their top 10 or something, were pretty maxed bases. I mean, the defenses were maxed. I mean, their number 1 here is, they're not the best base designs, but the defenses, pretty good. So yeah, this was really, really tough. Our Town Hall 9s had to 2-star a good chunk of Town Hall 10s, so I think our Town Hall 9s in the end managed to 2-star 7 Town Hall 10s, I'm not sure. But it was a great effort by them, whatever the number was. And actually Mayfair 3-starred one of those bottom 2. So let's have a look at some replays. So we'll watch save. Yeah, we'll watch save. I normally write down what replays I'm going to watch and everything, but I haven't written anything down for this, so I'm just going to pick them as I go along. I don't know what the noise is outside at the moment, but I'm getting really pissed off because people are banging and smashing things about, and it's doing my head in basically. I'll go out and tell them to fuck off. But anyway, you probably can't hear that, So this was a raid by Sabe 3. I don't think Sabe has 3 accounts. I think the number 3 on the end is some sort of Arabian, Arabic thing. I don't know. Anyway, the 3 isn't supposed to represent the number 3, but a nice raid from Sabe. I don't know why I just talked about that, but anyway, I did. Brewster on number 2. Let's watch what Brewster does here. This was a Brewster attack after some Jack Daniels. As you can see, not as smooth as usual. Drops his P.E.K.K.A. King and Queen there, and he hasn't cleared the corners. And off goes his Queen. Considering where his Queen went, though, it was a pretty good raid in the end. He did manage to get Town Hall down, his King there doing the work just before he dies. Takes down the Town Hall, and then Queen going around the outside. Cleans up and gets the 50%. So Broom with an unintentional Queen walk. Very nice. We're not going to watch him clean that base up for the extra 3%. Major Guernsey on number 3. Shall we watch that one? Yeah, we'll watch that one. So, here we go. This was a trickier looking base than some of them, but we figured it out. Got a good plan for it, and Major Guernsey did a very, very nice raid. Didn't take a P.E.K.K.A. for this one, went for the extra wizards. I think that was a really good idea. Because with the balloons and the dragon, that can, without stuff taking those out quickly, they can cause a problem. But if you do have plenty of wizards, then dragons and balloons rarely cause any problems. I think it's the other way around with hounds. If a hound comes out Clan Castle, then you're better off having a P.E.K.K.A. because then the hound will stay alive. It won't distract P.E.K.K.A.s or the Barb King, so the Barb King and P.E.K.K.A.s can go in, take the Town Hall, while the other troops deal with the hound. Pretty nice raid on number 3. Easy Rockin on number 4. Let's watch that. This a base Easy has attacked many times. Well, not this exact base, but bases similar to this. Same strategy every time for this type of base. No problem at all. Drops the King and Queen in at the corner. his other troops down at the bottom. So what happens is his bottom troops, his southern troops, clear that area, and then he drops his other troops on the corner, which means because the wall's there, there's only one way they can actually go. So they head towards down a little bit south, and then because all the buildings are destroyed at the south, then there's only one way that can go. They then go into the core and take the core. These southern teaser bases are mostly set up like that, and that is one of the weaknesses that we do like to exploit. Number 5, Sabe, 78%. I'm not going to watch that one though. Peter on number 6, didn't he do 2? I don't know. We'll watch him on this one anyway. So here we have an anti-3-star base. We rarely have any need to 3-star Town Hall 10s, so anti-3-star bases, you know, does surprise us when we see those at times. It is only the elite war clans that you really have to worry about when it comes to maxed bases being 3-starred, I think. So Rhino here, for some reason, had giants in his clan castle. That wasn't intentional, but it was okay anyway, it did the job. And he 2-stars that. Anti-3-star base. Matt on number 7. Let's watch Matt on this base. Now, I have to say, when this was around my range in war, and I was really hoping someone else took it out, because I don't really like this base. I know a lot of people do, but it's one I'm not really keen on. Well, Matt does a good job at taking it out, and I'm very, very pleased it did, because it was sort of the only one left around my range, and I really didn't want to attack this. It is one of those bases where the core, if a lot of your troops go to the sides and then you only get your king and queen to core, they can be taken down pretty quickly by those defences. As you can see, a lot of high level defences in that core. And this base, I mean, if you look at the defences there, they're high level defences, and this is their number 7. That's higher level defences than our number 7. And these guys had 30 Town Hall 10s. All their bases were Town Hall 10. So Broom, Guernsey, we've seen them already. Zach, we're not going to watch Zach or Nikodas or Wux. We're going to watch some. Oh, what shall we watch? Let's watch some Town Hall 9s. Moxie, let's watch Moxie, or Mayfair actually. It was. Attacking this base, 3 stars. This isn't the best base. This is one of their 2 low-level bases that they had. But Moxie, or Mayfair, Town Hall 9, 3-star. So pretty good for a Town Hall 9 to 3-star, a Town Hall 10, despite it being low level. Still has infernos, so anything with infernos is going to be very, very difficult for Town Hall 9s to attack in 3-star. But it was a good raid, a very nice raid. For a minute I thought he wasn't going to get it because of those defences over to the west side, but the Hound and the balloons actually managed to get over there and distract before the pups get taken out. So that was pretty good. And then the Hound pops just at the right moment, drops his queen over the east side, takes out those buildings, and that was a very, very nice raid. Excellent. So we see that. Let's have a look what other ones we have. Matt, Nikodas. So you see, we didn't manage to 3-star many of these. Tin Man 3, 73%. Now this is a Town Hall 9, getting 73% on a Town Hall 10 with, I think, he has maxed, let's have a look. He has maxed Infernos. He has all the extra Town Hall 10 stuff. And they're all maxed to max Town Hall 9 standard, I think, except for his air defense, but this is a ground raid, so his king actually wanders around the outside. Didn't want that to happen, but then he's quitting. Very nice. And that 1 pecker on its own takes out the town hall, and then his king goes around the outside and finishes it off. So a very, very nice raid for a town hall 9 to do that to a town hall 10 with maxed infernos. Didn't go perfectly, but they really are going to go perfectly with a town hall 9 attacking town hall 10s. Easy Rockin 3-star number 24. We'll watch that one. This was one of the bases. Probably the design wasn't very good. He only had level 2 infernos as well. So this base really asking for 3 stars. And Easy, who had the troops to do it, went in and did it nicely for us. Another very nice war by Easy Rockin. I have to say, at the moment, I think Easy Rockin and Broom are probably our 2 best attackers at the moment, which is quite ironic. I don't think they'll mind me saying this, but when they first joined, both of them were a little bit rusty, so to speak. But yeah, Easy and Broom have become 2 of our best attackers. Definitely, no doubt about it. I don't think anybody can argue that. They're doing very, very well. They've been very, very consistent. So great stuff for them. So we'll just watch the rest of this 3-star. Easy finish off this one. We'll see if we can find a few more Town Hall 9 raids on Town Hall 10s. Won't see any raids from me, unfortunately, because I saved mine till the end and went for 3 stars and didn't get 3 stars. So that was the 3. YAAD. Let's watch YAAD on number 23. Again, you know, a pretty well upgraded Town Hall 10, considering this was an extra. But I mean, I've already showed you the strength of their lower bases and the strength of the troops that they had. And I mean, their top guys, you see they were like a lot of maxed bases. So, to be honest, to win this war was absolutely fantastic. They weren't the best attackers, but, you know, if they had been good attackers, or if they'd been better attackers, we would have been screwed because of this matchup. So at the moment, I'm in that sort of mode where I'm a little bit pissed off at matchmaking because some of the ones we've had lately have been ridiculous. There was one, I mean, one of them, I'm not saying it's just against us, there was one in our favour, and, you know, the clan we faced, they did have 2 more Town Hall 10s than us, but their troops and heroes, I mean, their top guy had level 20 heroes. I mean, they're not going to do anything. I really think something needs to be done about matchmaking. There is an update coming soon. Yeah, there's an update coming. Sneak peeks are going to come out today. I personally would prefer that Supercell concentrated on fixing matchmaking and the problem about modding. Modding, they sort of fixed it before, but the clans who are very, very persistent and want to mod, they're still doing it. They're finding their ways around it. So it really does need fixing, because I am really getting tired of clans claiming to be amazing when, you know, at the end of the day most of it is just modding. They practice over and over again on bases, and what do you expect? You know, of course they're going to win. But yeah, we have to deal with it, but hopefully I wish we didn't have to deal with it. I'm pretty sure if it wasn't for modding and it wasn't for the matchmaking system, I think we would have we'd probably lost 2 wars in total instead of the 16 that we have lost. But you know, what can you do? We get wars in our favour as well, not just against us. So the only problem is the wars. I think the ones that we do, Zach 85%. The wars that we do lose due to matchmaking, we would have won if it had been an even match. And the ones that we actually win due to the match being in our favour, I'm pretty sure that the majority of them, even if it wasn't in our favour, we would have won, because the mismatches in our favour, we usually win by about 40 stars. When there's a mismatch against us, a big mismatch against us that we lose, we generally lose by less than 10. So I would like them to fix that, because I hate losing when there's nothing you can do about it. There's one thing I really, really hate, it is losing wars that you have no control over if you win or not. That really pisses me off. I don't mind losing wars because we haven't performed as well as the enemy. But to lose because the enemy cheat or because the enemy have way better bases than you, it annoys me a lot. But anyway, that's going to be the end of the replays. And I think I've whined and whinged and moaned enough. Let's have a look at who we're going to give War Hero to. Decisions. Normally I've already looked at this and decided, but I haven't, so... Zach did pretty well, 10 and 19. I'm going to give Zach one War Hero. He did really well on those two bases. And Tera. I'm going to give Zach and Tera, two of the lower guys. They can have Town Hall 10 War Hero. And Town Hall 9s, I'm going to give Mayfair. Mayfair and YAAD. So YAAD, Mayfair, half a War Hero for Moxie, and Zach and Tera are the War Heroes. So that's great. So I wanted to say a little bit about push. So I'm going to just do a few minutes about that. Currently what we have here is push doesn't start for 1 week. So in 1 week's time from today, we will start our trophy push. Now from that day onwards, we expect everybody who hasn't spoken to us about, pre-pushing or pushing a little bit later or move into our feeder clan while we push, everybody should have heroes up and be pushing starting next Monday, because we really need everybody to get involved. We need everybody to push and do their best to try and get to top 200, because it's going to be very difficult. As you can see from the clan description, our trophy record is 36,104. We're already at 34,207, and this puts us at about 700th in the world rankings, which is pretty impressive. We're 70th in the international rankings. And as you can see already, we have 23 people in champions, which is nearly half the clan, and push hasn't even started. Brewster, Matt and myself are already in Titans, so we're going really well, and we have some people in very high champs as well, so all going good. Broom is a new record. So Matt, we previously had Nicholas, who isn't with us anymore. 4,215 was the clan individual record. Broom's broken that now, and his best is now 4,315. So he holds the record for highest individual trophies in clan. In second place of that would be Nicholas still with 4,215, unless Matt's beat that. No, Matt has 4,213. So that puts him in second place now. No, third place, sorry. Hello boys, Wasabi Ninja, no thank you. So yeah, that's that. Push, anything else about push? Yep, starts in a week. The competition, we are having push competitions. At the moment we have $100 worth of prizes. That doesn't seem to be increasing, so it's pretty much likely it's going to be $100 in prizes. We'll split that in 4. We'll have 4 $25 prizes to give away. One will be to the highest town or 10 pusher. The second one will be to the highest town or 9 pusher, and then we will give 2 gift cards away of $25 or whatever currency is needed, depending what country the winners are from. And then what we'll do with those is we'll have a type of raffle. To earn raffle tickets, you'll have to donate certain amounts. So the more you donate, the more tickets you get, plus trophies as well. The more trophies you achieve for the clan in Trophy Push, the more tickets you will win. So people will be rewarded. The more they do, the more reward they will get, and this will give them a bigger chance of winning in the draw at the end. So that's it. That's the lot. Hopefully you'll all join us in pushing, and we'll try and beat our previous record. I'm sure we'll beat our previous record. Getting into the top 100 will be very, very tough, but we will try and do that. We will be aiming to do that. We will, in the next few days, release a write-up on the website and on Band about who qualifies for the prizes, what we expect people to get raffle tickets, stuff like that, and how to win and all that. So, there will be more information coming. I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, we'll see you again soon, and have a nice day. If you want to go to our website, you can go. I'm not going to even say the website because it's right at the end of the video. It's going to be there in big letters. So yeah, okay, enjoy your day, have fun, goodbye.